5, 140 down 5.
It is the hottest trend in housing, these foreclosure auctions. They're popping up everywhere. 1,000 people packing this one in New York City yesterday. Many homes selling for half or less of their original price. Is it time to forget stocks then and just buy these foreclosed homes? Let's ask Dolly Lenz. Dolly's the #1 realtor in America. Do the hoity-toity properties get included in this or what?
No. Hoity-toity properties, even if when they throw one in as a lead item, they don't sell there because the absolute price is always too high.
Okay, but you must worry about this because the foreclosed properties are the ones that drain the value of properties around them, right?
They can drain the values. They can jumpstart the values. It really depends.
Yeah.
You know.
Let's see. We have some examples of some of them that we're just going for like a song here. One in Queens, New York, that's valued at $555,000, sold for $160,000.
But we don't know the condition, who valued it. You know, there's so many question marks in these things that it's hard to talk about a specific
But on and
sale.
on we go. Brooklyn, $270,000 for a home that was valued at, you know, double that. And here we go. I mean, on and on. I guess the buyers feel, how worse can I do? Can they?
They can, because they may be buying something where there's a problem, and that's the reason it didn't sell in the normal method. They may be buying something that they have to improve so much, and the value...
So the normal method is what?
A normal sale. Hire a broker, list a property,
even when it's foreclosed?
Before
because
it's
if the bank kicks your honey out of the house, it's foreclosed.
Yeah,
right?
but generally they talk to brokers before they go to an auction. It's not like it goes to auction.
Now, you're not offended because brokers were left out of this.
Not at all,
because that would be selfish, and I know you're not selfish.
No.
All right, so this must complicate your life a little bit.
Well, it definitely complicates your life, but it's another method to sell, and if it makes the market more efficient because it does set a bottom, it's a good thing. So I could see it as a good thing, and I could see it as a bad thing.
But you always hear that when we talk about the inventory of unsold homes coming off, it's the foreclosed stuff that's leading it. So it's kind of skewing the numbers, isn't it?
It is skewing the numbers, but in New York City, it has not yet been a big problem. You know, in California, where they're going much longer than we are, it's a problem. In New York City, this is really the one that was at the Javits Center this weekend is really the first big one.
Well, apparently going to be more.
Yeah, apparently, and they're trying. Also, there's agendas, so people are trying to fuel it so that there are more. You know, it's that fear factor. You introduce a fear factor, and you'll have foreclosure sales.
Senator Specter was on the wires saying depression. We just had Glenn Beck on, who's been kind of saying, well, it's really, really bad stuff. I mean, is it hitting people that this could be that bad?
I think people are just afraid of the unknown. So, you know, they're trying to get a metric from prior times, and they're not getting a good enough metric to be able to project it out this time.
Well, you're out there in the hustlings, right? You know what's going on. Is it depression?
Well, I think it's stagnant. You know, can stagnant lead to depression if it's long enough? Yes.
Well, a year ago, you were
busy.
Bubbly.
Yeah.
Busy.
Oh, 5 months ago.
Now, not so much. What happened?
What happened was that everyone said, I'm going to tighten my belt. I'm not going to buy anything. My neighbor became unemployed. This happened, that happened in the market. They're scared.
Right.
Stagnation is terrible.
Now, you also, the reason why you're the #1 realtor, besides the fact you work your Batista off, but you also cater to a very select crowd. And this is the crowd we're told is being much more circumspect, much more cautious, and certainly far less ostentatious in the display of their wealth.
For sure.
All of the above have to be kind of slowing your business down.
No question. Things are staying on the market much longer. You know, all the indicators are not good indicators, but that's not a depression. A depression's another story. You know, depression
What is the other story? What is a depression? Because when I hear people do the depression, I always say, guys, you know, my parents went through the depression. That was not fun.
No. I mean, it would be people in the streets, you know, picketing, I need a job, give me an apple. You know, it's that type of thing.
Now they're on lines, not for apples, but for Apple iPhones and iPods. So I just don't see it. Now, I'm not saying that this is tough times, but I'm saying when we jump to, say, depression and past the 81, 82 recession or the 73, 74 recession, both of which were very, very tough, and I think tougher than this.
Oh, I agree.
Aren't we kind of making a bad situation worse?
Yeah, we're making it a self-fulfilling prophecy, but there are people with agendas who want that. Okay, the auctioneers, this is a way for them to make revenue. So if they really play up the auctions. It's gonna
So
make
the
it-
auctioneers, I'm sorry, the auctioneers, how do they make their money on this?
They
get a percentage of the sale?
They get a commission on each sale, absolutely. And it's a much bigger commission than a
agents
broker.
like yourself are totally left out of the process?
Correct. Unless they refer a property. There is a referral process that you can refer something to auction. Then you would get a piece of it. But it's not, in general, it's maybe good for cleanup,
Yeah.
but it's not a good way to
Well, how long
continue.
do you see this lasting, this whole period?
My own opinion? I don't think it lasts past 6 months, is my opinion. In terms of where we are now, that it's stagnant. Because you know what? People will want to catch fish. They're now fishing. They'll want to catch fish. At the end of the day, everyone wants what they want. They'll wait 6 months, they'll watch, but they want something. That apartment, that house, and they will buy it.
I got to put you in Glenn Beck's studio audience on Friday because methinks they're going to be a very, very sad bunch, and I just want them to be happy about something.
Yeah, and if
But
he
we'll
thinks,
see.
exactly, we will see.
All right, Dolly, thank you very,
Thank
very
you.
much.